been inside working on a pretty big t-shirt order, and while I've been doing that, Mike has been out here clearing this out behind the stable. Let me zoom out a little bit. You can see here's the stable. There's my pumpkin vines. They're doing really well. But there were some fence panels still in here that we've been dealing with and just having to mow around. We've still got this big tree and covered some more trash there that's got to be hauled off. But he's cleared out a lot. There's one of the panels he was able to save, it looks like. But we just need to get this cleared out because it's just one of those things that we had not had a chance to get to and finish up yet. This tree will be going away because we do not want it to continue to grow on top of the stable or cause damage to the stable. It's not even the 4th of July yet, and people are setting off fireworks, which I love so much, and probably you see these around your neighborhood too, so this is nothing new for you, but I really love fireworks and hearing the pops and the cracks and all that. So just a little glimpse of this pre-4th of July. Guys, this Gravely mower is so much fun. Mike is still using the smaller mower to mow the ditch and those are hard to reach places, and the places that we don't want to run the big nice new mower over yet because of the fear of things surfacing that we've constantly told you about. But I am so loving it. All right, so I just have to share this with you. I am out on the front patio this morning having my coffee, and I was actually on the phone with my mom, and I was like, I've got to call you back. Salem thinks that she is going to catch this little rabbit, and I really hope that she doesn't, because when Mike was clearing out that brush and fencing behind the stable, he ran across a rabbit's nest and there were 2 little bunnies in it. So I just don't want Salem to catch this rabbit because of that. She realized she's losing this one too, so she's walking away. Okay, so it is finally July 4th and we are with the family. Colby and Alyssa hosted us for a cookout and we had a lot of fun just hanging out with the babes and playing games and then watching fireworks. So you guys, I can't get enough of my grandbabies, and I hope I don't bore you with them, but they're just so precious, I have to share. What you just saw was Mike prepping the area for what we are required to do by the county inspectors. Remember, they're requiring us to put a foundation under the shed. So we sent them pictures and videos. They said, looks great. So we kept moving forward. No, it's not pretty. It's not super structurally sound. It's not really even supporting anything, but it is a loophole that they, quote, said would pass inspection. So here's what we're doing. Stacking up cinder blocks and making it work. All right, so as you just saw, we are working on the cinder block foundation for Curry and Braden's house. Mike is still over there doing that. I have come over here to get more brick. Fortunately, we have a lot of this brick left over from, I think this was at our last house, or maybe some of it was here. I honestly can't remember. But we also have a ton of cinder blocks left over from this house that was built, 70 years ago. They had a lot of cinder blocks laying around the property, and so we would just continually stack them up. We also had a friend that told us about her work that was getting rid of a lot last year, and we happened to go get them. So thank goodness we haven't had to go purchase any actual cinder blocks. They had to go purchase those flat blocks. I don't know what they're called. They're cinder block material, but I'm gonna spin around here. You can see Braden over there. He was going on the back side of the big barn. We had a whole bunch stacked up that we found buried in the ground. And so he's loading those up on the golf cart and taking those over to Mike. And I've come over, I'm on the little mower with the trailer, and I'm gonna be grabbing brick to take out there for them. This is one funky looking storm cloud moving in while we're out here working. It's bizarro. We've really gotten so much farther than we thought we would have in one day. I mean, with 3 of us working constantly, Braden and I are like the runners. We're going and getting the blocks and the bricks and bringing them to Mike while he crawls all around on the ground. Yeah, I'm probably going to be a little bit sore tomorrow from this, but again, we're cranking it out and getting as much done as we can. God cooled the weather off for us, and it was so beautiful. I showed you that shelf cloud that rolled in. Not a drop of rain until just about now. It started raining on us. Stepping out to enjoy my coffee this morning. We had actually made plans to go out and finish up the cinder blocks under Curry and Braden's house, but I think we're gonna hold off because of all this lovely rain. God's watering the golf green for us, as you can see. It's doing really well. Here's that other grass that the leftovers he put up here, and then there's some out there too, but it's looking good. I think I've told you before, but morning coffee on the patio has become my absolute favorite thing each day. All right, and here we are Friday morning, and Mike is out here working on the cinder block foundation again, and I'm not able to help him today because I'm watching Greenlee while Curry has clients, so I just came out to check on him.
I'm out weed eating, trying to get to a couple of cinder blocks, and I found, I don't know who this guy is, Karen will know, but he's hiding up underneath some of that grass. I'm gonna get up underneath there and get a few more cinder blocks. I don't know if you can see them way up under there.
All right, so Mike's been working on the foundation for the house, and he and Braden have gotten all of the whole cinder blocks out that they could find. These are all blocks that were just around the place when we moved here. So we're scavenging the whole place to try to find more cinder blocks. There's some that we'll get to use.
Oh, we found ones underneath. If we can get rid of this dead burn.
This
horse trailer.
Yeah, this horse trailer.
4, 5, or 6 underneath there.
Yep.
And then
all these over here. This is where I was getting the brick from the other day. So we've got all these.
And that's there because the water comes through here. So we need to build that up. So I just did it that way for now, but we can use the cinder blocks.
Wait, how many blocks do you need?
41.
41. So we're trying to find 41.
I found 44, I think.
Thinks he's found 44. We're just kind of showing you where they all are. Ooh, look at my pumpkin vines growing. Okay, this is really junky and embarrassing. Don't look at it. It's bad. There's his. Oh, there's a cinder block.
There's 3 more.
Oh, it's gonna throw me off. Oh, sorry for the bumpy ride, people. Okay, there's 3 more
Right
in this tetanus town is what we call this.
And there's 2 in there behind all this other junk.
2 in tetanus town. That's what Curry named it because look, you could get tetanus at any given minute.
I can't wait for you guys to see when all this is gone and cleaned up and nice and floored out. And
floor it out?
Well, I'm going to put gravel in it
Okay.
to make it nice and level. So, anyway.
Just found another cinder block in the big barn. It's like a little treasure hunt for cinder blocks. It's kind of fun. All right, so we just drove you around on a crazy wild tour showing you all the cinder blocks that we're going to be using.
Found 2 more.
Oh, yeah, there's 2 more.
I don't know if you can see on top of Colby's welding rig, the wind actually blew his toolbox lid open and ruined a bunch of his welding rods and all that kind of stuff. So I put a couple of cinder blocks on top of that. So I think we found enough to build this incredible foundation that we're putting around the thing. But if that's what they want to do, that's what we'll do, and we'll get it covered. And after we put the skirt all the way around it, we're going to put a cement,
like a footing curb type thing.
And that way everything will sit, and I'll put a little spacer underneath that, and we'll put silicone, and no water will hit the wood, and it'll be hunky-dory great, and they can landscape and cover it up with a couple of decks, and the next thing you know, it'll be beautiful. So it'll be a little ways down the road. But anyway.
So yeah, that's pretty much all that happened here. It was a very slow week, I guess you would say. 4th of July festivities at the beginning of the week. That was a lot of fun. Colby and Alyssa had us over for their cookout. All the family was there. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, hope you guys had a good 4th. And kind of a question. You know, we've got stuff laying around all over the place.
You just saw that on that little tour.
I mean, we'll be throwing stuff away and reorganizing for who knows how long. But what do you have around your house that you think, man, I just need to get rid of that? So share some of your hidden treasures, or whatever you want to call them, with us.
One more thing. Last week we told you we were probably going to paint this week out at Curry and Braden's. Obviously we did not get to do that because of the rain. So crossing our fingers that next week is better weather-wise, and we will get to do that.
But because of all the rain, our green is looking really nice. So we'll have to film that for you the next time we get a chance and show you how beautiful it's starting to look.
Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Let us know what kind of junk you have laying around that you want to get rid of.
God bless.
Have a great weekend. Okay, remember my rustic barbed wire crosses? Well, several of you have purchased them, and I just want to give a shout out to these 2 viewers for sharing their photos. Kathy C. and Wendy S. Thank you guys for sharing. I love how you have them displayed on your wall. If you would like to purchase one, you can check out my Etsy link in the description below. Also, I have listed Flipping the Farm swag, as you call it, in my shop as well. I've got t-shirts and tea towels. So take a look, and if this happens to be your first time catching our vlog, please click on the playlist that you see right here on the screen, and it will take you to the beginning where you can watch us transform this farm. It's pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope you have a super blessed weekend.